Listening test instructions. The listening test is about 50 minutes. There are 6 parts in listening test. You will have about 6 minutes to listen to each passage and answer the questions. The passage will be played once. Practice question. There is one practice question. Listen to a short conversation. The passage will be played once. Then, listen to the question and choose the best answer.
Hey, you look concerned. What's on your mind?
The final exam. I am not fully prepared yet.
Don't worry too much. You still have 3 days.
Yeah, but 3 days will fly past in a wink.
Well, you still have time to cram things in your brain anyway.
Why is the man looked worried?
Listening test part 1. You will hear a conversation in 3 sections. You will hear each section only once. After each section, you will hear 2 or 3 questions. You will hear the questions only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Listen to the conversation. You will hear the conversation only once. It is about 1 to 1.5 minutes long.
Hey Raymond, have you seen the message from HR about planning our annual team outing? They want us to choose an activity for early next month.
Yeah, I saw it briefly. Last year we did bowling, right? That was fun, but maybe we should try something different this time.
Exactly. They suggested a few options: a cooking workshop, an escape room, or a trip to that indoor climbing center downtown.
Interesting. Each one sounds good, but I'm not sure what the team would enjoy the most.
I think the cooking workshop could be fun. It's relaxed and people aren't forced to be super athletic or competitive.
True, but the escape room could help with team bonding. Plus, it's something most people haven't tried before.
Good point. The climbing option might be too intense for some people, though. Not everyone is comfortable with heights.
Right, we should keep accessibility in mind. Maybe we should take a quick survey to see what the majority prefers.
That's a good idea. I can put together a simple poll and share it in the team chat by this afternoon.
Great. We should also ask about preferred dates, just in case some people are unavailable.
Yes, and HR asked us to confirm everything by next Friday, so we don't have much time.
No problem. Once we get the results, we can book the activity and let everyone know the plan.
Question 1. What are Cindy and Raymond discussing? Question 2. What concern do they have about the climbing activity? Question 3. What does Cindy plan to do next?
You will hear the second section of the conversation shortly.
Cindy, are you ready for next week's client presentation? I've started working on the slides, but I still need to polish a few sections.
I've drafted my talking points, but I feel like we need a stronger introduction. Something that quickly captures their attention.
Agreed. They're especially interested in our new analytics features. So maybe we should open with a short demo video.
That could work. Do we still have the updated version from the marketing team?
I think they sent it yesterday. I'll double check. Also, the client wants a clearer breakdown of the pricing tiers, so I'm updating that slide.
Thanks. I can handle the section about customer support and onboarding. I'll make sure it's concise.
Perfect. Oh, and we should rehearse our timing. The meeting is only 20 minutes, including questions.
Good reminder. Maybe we can do a run-through on Monday morning.
Works for me. I'll have the slides finalized by Sunday evening so you can review them.
Great. Once everything looks good, I'll send the deck to our manager for approval.
Hopefully she doesn't request too many changes. We're already cutting it close.
Yeah, but we'll manage. We usually pull things together pretty well.
Question 4. What are Cindy and Raymond preparing for? Question 5. What does Raymond still need to update? Question 6. What do they plan to do on Monday?
You will hear the third section of the conversation shortly.
Raymond, are you still planning to travel this weekend? The weather forecast says there might be heavy rain on Saturday.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm supposed to drive to visit my cousin, but I'm wondering if it's worth the risk.
How far is it again?
About 3 hours each way, mostly on the highway.
If the rain is really bad, visibility could be an issue. Maybe you should delay it until Sunday. The weather is supposed to clear up then.
That's what I'm thinking too. Plus, my cousin said he's free both days, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, better to be safe than stressed out on the road.
Exactly. I'll decide by Friday evening when the forecast is more accurate.
Question 7. What concern do they discuss? Question 8. What does Raymond plan to do?
Listening Test Task 2. You will hear a conversation followed by 5 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question. Listen to the conversation. You will hear the conversation only once. It is about 1.5 to 2 minutes long.
Hey Bill, did you hear that the neighborhood association is organizing a small community event next Saturday?
Yeah, I got the flyer this morning. They're planning games, snacks, and even a little talent show for the kids.
That sounds fun. They asked if I could help set up the tables, but I'm not sure how many volunteers they already have.
I can help too. Setting up tables isn't too bad, and it's always nice to see everyone come together.
Exactly. And it might be a good way to meet the new families that moved in recently.
True, I've only met one of the new neighbors so far. Are you planning to stay for the whole event?
Yeah, I think so. They're having a potluck, and I promised to bring my pasta salad. It's always a hit.
Nice. I might make my barbecue chicken wings. People keep asking for them anyway.
Perfect. Oh, and they're looking for someone to help manage the kids' games. Interested?
Me? Managing excited kids hopped up on sugar? That's a dangerous assignment. But, yeah, sure, I can help for an hour.
Ha, brave soul. I'll make sure you get an extra serving of dessert.
Deal. Do you know what time everything starts?
Setup begins at 9, the event starts at 11, and it goes until about 3 in the afternoon.
Sounds reasonable. I'll come by early to help with the tables and maybe with the decorations too.
Great. I'll bring some extra tablecloths just in case. And maybe a speaker so we can play some background music.
Good idea. Music makes everything better. All right. Looks like we're officially part of the planning team now.
Whether we meant to be or not. See you Saturday, partner.
Wouldn't miss it.
Question 1. What event are Lisa and Bill talking about? Question 2. What does Lisa plan to bring for the potluck? Question 3. What volunteer task does Bill reluctantly agree to help with? Question 4. When does the event officially start? Question 5. What does Lisa plan to bring besides food?
Listening Test Task 3. You will hear a conversation followed by 6 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question. Listen to the conversation. You will hear the conversation only once. It is about 2 to 2.5 minutes long.
Hey Tom, did you check the training schedule they posted this morning?
Yeah, I skimmed it, but I'm still a bit confused. Are we expected to attend all 4 sessions?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. The email said mandatory, but then it mentioned choosing the sessions most relevant to our roles.
That seems contradictory. I hope we don't have to sit through topics that don't apply to us.
Same. The cybersecurity session looks useful, though. They said there were several attempted phishing attacks last month.
I heard about that. IT said one employee almost clicked a fake invoice link.
Yikes. Well, the schedule says the cybersecurity session is next Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning? That overlaps with our project demo for the client.
Exactly. I wonder if we can watch a recording instead.
Maybe. The note at the bottom says sessions will be recorded, when possible, but some parts require live participation.
Maybe we should ask our manager to confirm. Also, the communication workshop on Friday looks optional.
Oh good, Fridays are always hectic. I'd rather skip that one if it's not required.
Did you see the new assessment they're adding at the end of the month?
The digital skills test? Yeah, I'm not thrilled.
Me neither. They said it's not graded, but it will be used to identify skills gaps. That sounds like code for more training.
Haha, exactly, but I guess it could be useful. I know some people on the team still struggle with the new project management software.
True, and apparently the company wants everyone at the same baseline before we expand next quarter.
That makes sense. Still, I hope the test isn't too long.
Same here. Oh, and did you notice the room change? The in-person sessions were moved to the West Wing.
Really? That's a long walk from our side of the building.
Yep, they said the usual training room is being renovated.
Figures. Everything seems to be changing at the same time.
No kidding. Okay, I'll message our manager and ask which sessions we're required to attend.
Good idea. Let me know what she says. I'd like to plan my week before everything gets booked.
Will do. Thanks, Tom.
Anytime.
Question 1. What part of the training schedule causes confusion for Amanda and Tom? Question 2. Why is the cybersecurity session difficult for them to attend? Question 3. What does Tom say about the communication workshop? Question 4. How does Amanda feel about the upcoming digital skills test? Question 5. Why are the in-person sessions moved to the West Wing? Question 6. What does Amanda plan to do at the end of the conversation?
Listening Test Task 4. You will hear a news item once. It is about 1.5 minutes long. Then 5 questions will appear. Choose the best way to complete each statement from the drop-down menu. Listen to the following news item. You will hear the news item only once. It is about 1.5 minutes long.
This week, officials from over 50 nations met in Lisbon for a major international conference focused on global water security. The gathering took place in response to growing concerns about water shortages caused by climate change, rapid population growth, and increased agricultural demand. Experts warned that without coordinated action, millions of people could face severe water scarcity within the next 2 decades. During the conference, participating countries agreed to expand investments in water-efficient infrastructure, such as modern irrigation systems and improved water treatment facilities. Several nations also shared successful community-based programs that help reduce waste and promote the reuse of water in both rural and urban areas. A significant highlight of the conference was the unveiling of a new global data platform capable of tracking water levels, rainfall patterns, and drought risks in real time. Scientists explained that this platform will allow governments to predict shortages earlier and react more effectively during emergencies. In addition, humanitarian organizations raised concerns about the lack of access to clean drinking water in low-income regions. They stressed the need for wealthier nations to provide financial and technical support to help vulnerable communities build sustainable water systems. The event concluded with a joint statement acknowledging that while the agreement is voluntary, it marks an important step toward strengthening worldwide cooperation to protect water resources.
Listening Test Task 5. You will listen to a 2 minutes video. Then 8 questions appear. Choose the best way to answer each question.
Hey team, did you both get that message from facilities earlier today? They're planning a full redesign of the break room and sent a survey asking for our opinions.
Yes, I saw it. Honestly, it's long overdue. The microwave acts like it chooses which days it wants to warm food, and those old chairs feel like they're one sit away from collapsing.
Exactly. That's why I end up eating at my desk most days. The break room is either too crowded or too noisy to actually enjoy a break.
The survey mentioned upgrading the lighting, adding more comfortable seating, and even possibly installing a small coffee station.
A coffee station would save everyone so much time. The line at the reception machine gets ridiculous during peak hours.
And honestly, that room needs a different layout. Everything feels cramped. I would really love more natural light in there. Even though we're on the 5th floor, the room somehow feels like a basement.
They're considering creating different zones, an eating area, a relaxing area, and maybe a quiet corner for reading or unwinding.
That would help so much. Right now, you have people taking loud calls right next to others trying to eat peacefully. It becomes chaotic really fast.
Do you think they'll actually follow through? Some of these surveys end up forgotten once the excitement fades.
I heard the budget is already approved. They just want our feedback before finalizing the design.
That makes me feel better. If it's funded, then this might actually happen. I'm definitely filling out that survey. My top vote is for comfortable seating. Something people can actually relax in.
Same here. And I'm suggesting indoor plants. A few plants make a space feel welcoming instead of sterile.
Good idea. I'm planning to finish my survey today too. I'd love a break room that actually helps people recharge instead of stressing them out.
Yeah, a refreshed space could really improve everyone's mood. It might even help with productivity, since people would come back to work more relaxed.
Let's hope the final design is as good as what they described. I'm honestly excited to see how it turns out.
Same here. It would be great to have a place that feels comfortable enough to actually take a real break in.
Listening Test Task 6. You will hear a report once. It is about 3 minutes long. Then 6 questions will appear. Choose the best way to answer each question from the drop-down menu. Listen to the following report. You will hear the report only once. It is about 3 minutes long.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining today's briefing. Our topic is the future of work and how organizations are choosing between remote, hybrid, and traditional in-office models. Over the last several years, workplace expectations have shifted dramatically, and companies across the world are re-evaluating what their work environments should look like. Let's start with remote work, which became widespread during the pandemic. Remote work offers increased flexibility, reduced commuting time, and, in many cases, higher employee satisfaction. Many workers appreciate being able to balance personal and professional responsibilities more easily. Companies also benefit financially by reducing office space costs. However, remote work does raise concerns about collaboration, communication gaps, and the potential for employees to feel disconnected from their teams. Not everyone has an ideal home environment for work, and inconsistent internet access can also create barriers. Now, turning to the traditional in-office model, which dominated workplaces for decades. While some people consider it outdated, it still provides important advantages. In-person work often leads to faster communication, easier problem-solving, and spontaneous interactions that can spark creativity. Supervisors also find it easier to support new employees through on-the-spot guidance. On the downside, daily commuting can be time-consuming and stressful, and maintaining large office spaces can be extremely costly. The third approach, and the one gaining the most attention, is the hybrid model, which mixes remote and in-office work. In theory, hybrid work provides the best of both worlds. Employees gain flexibility but still have regular opportunities to collaborate face-to-face. Many organizations are experimenting with different versions of hybrid work, for example, assigning specific office days or allowing employees to choose when they come in. While hybrid work is popular, it does bring challenges. Scheduling can become complicated, and employees sometimes feel uncertain about expectations. In addition, without careful planning, hybrid systems can unintentionally create inequalities. Remote workers may be overlooked for promotions or excluded from spontaneous conversations happening on site. It's important to highlight that there is no one-size-fits-all solution. The best approach depends on the nature of the job, the company culture, and employee needs. Industries that rely heavily on physical equipment or face-to-face interaction may still require in-office work, while digital industries may thrive remotely. In conclusion, the future of work will likely involve continued experimentation. Organizations that listen to employees, remain flexible, and adjust their strategies thoughtfully will be the ones best prepared for long-term success. Thank you.